Hi guys, welcome to another Bourbon Santa video. Today we're going to talk about the 5 bourbons that, in my opinion, every one of you needs to have. These aren't the only 5, but these are 5 that you've got to add to your collection. And we're going to go through them real quick and talk about them and why I think they belong in everyone's collection. First up, Michter's American. This bottle is honestly a bourbon that I don't buy that often because once I open one of these, it doesn't last long in my house. Too good. Lots of nice vanilla. Lots of real nice oak spice and barrel char coming through on this. This bottle runs about $40 to $45 in my area. In my opinion, it's one of the best attainable Michter's bottles that they make. I prefer it over Sour Patch. I almost said Sour Patch. Oh, wow. Okay. Over the regular bourbon, over the Sour Mash, and I like it better than the rye, the regular rye. The barrel strength rye and the more unattainable stuff is wonderful, of course. But of their regular sit on the shelf stuff, this is the one I buy. Seriously? Stop it. That's just ridiculous. Next up, we've got Noah's Mill. Noah's Mill is a cask strength whiskey. It is a cinnamon bomb. And when I say cinnamon bomb, it's a cinnamon bomb. Oh yeah. That's like Christmas in a bottle. Oh. Cinnamon. There's a mentholated kind of vapory feel to it. It just tickles your tongue. Wonderful. Next up, Woodford Double Oaked. Anybody that's been around me long enough knows that this is one of my favorite bottles. Jason C. just did a video of underrated bourbons, and this was featured on his list, and I 100% agree. Go check out the Mash and Drum. He puts out amazing videos, very informative, and he's 100% right. This is an underrated bourbon. It costs about $50. Oh, I forgot to mention, Noah's Mill is around $50 as well. Oh, the vanilla and just gorgeous sweet oak jumping out of the glass on the double oaked. Wonderful. Oh. Yeah. Next up, we're going to add a little more rye to the equation. This one is Redwood Empire. Lost Monarch. It's a bourbon and rye blend, making it a bull rye, basically. Oh, the rye components in this one really make it stand out and different from the rest. You're getting a lot of nice bourbon flavors, but you're also getting that evergreen Christmas wreath rye characteristic that I find on normal ryes. But this one, instead of, like on a full high rye or straight rye, it's not as sharp. It's not as pointed at you. It's got those nice bourbon notes to even it out and make it nice and just a nice sipper. Oh, man. Yeah. That's the one. Now, the 5th one is a rye. It says straight rye on it, but this thing's a barely legal rye. It's 51% rye. And this is currently my favorite rye. My favorite quote-unquote straight rye. Now, I know for rye lovers, this is like cheating. It's not really rye. It's low rye. It's only 51% rye. I agree with you. And if I was in the marketing department at Pikesville, I would put out a bourbon that's 51% corn and just flip the mash bill from this. Instead of 51% rye, make it 51% corn, put it out, same exact bottle, do something different than green, do red or blue or whatever, and put out a straight bourbon. I'm telling you, that would be awesome. I would love to taste the difference between just a couple percentage points of rye and bourbon mix. Rye and corn mix, excuse me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's a reason that this rye, for my palate, has beat everything. Now, this rye is $50. Did I mention that Lost Monarch's $35, making it the budget drink of this whole video? It holds up with the rest of these at $50. So everything on this table is $50 or under. I guess I'm not as bougie as I thought. Oh. Seriously? That clicks all the boxes for me. It's not sharp. It's not pointy. It's not giving me the rye burn in the palate or in the chest. It's just pretty and voluptuous, and it's just all of the flavors just kind of slowly melt into each other. Whew. These are all gorgeous. These are all hitters. These are all mid-range. I mean, everything here is 50 except for this guy's 35. Pick these puppies up. Add them to your collection if you don't already have them. If you have them and you've been sleeping on them, go back to them. Drink a little. These are my 5 must-have whiskeys for the bourbon enthusiast. Until next time, have a wonderful day.